Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are a VTU student from 5th to 7th semester, stop whatever you are doing and watch this video till the end. The timetable for December 2025 and Jan 2026 is out. And today, we are not just going to see it. We are going to build a winning strategy for one of the most important subjects, software engineering and project management. That is, subject code is BCS501. I'm going to show you how to tackle the most important questions so effectively that you can explain them under 2 minutes. Let's get started. So here I'm going to discuss this in parts. So the part 1 is the timetable breakdown and the part 2 is the 2-minute mastery segment. And the part 3 is the call to action. So let's get started with part 1, the timetable breakdown. First thing first, here's your battle plan. Mark your calendars for BE 2022 scheme 5th semester students. Your papers are on December 16, 19, 29, Jan 2nd, 7th and 9th. Please do check the timetable. So for 6th semester, your paper starts from December 17, 22nd, 30, Jan 5 and 8th. And for 7th sem, you have paper scattered throughout from December 15 all the way to Jan 6. Please do check the timetable and mark your calendars. So now that you know when you are fighting, let's talk about how to win this battle. For that, let's get started with part 2, that is the 2-minute mastery segment. I know you are short on time, so I have analyzed all the previous year question papers and model papers and distilled the most important questions from module 1. I'm going to give you the technical core and real world example for each in under 2 minutes. So this is the quality you can expect in all our upcoming videos. So make sure to hit the subscribe button. Let's get started. So these are all the important questions that I have listed from module 1 for software engineering and project management subjects. So which is BCS501. So I'm going to explain like in 2 minutes, not in detail, in short sentence. So and also I'm going to give you a real-time example to make you understand better, and it will be easy for you guys to remember it easily. Okay, so let's take one question. So let's take the first question, define software process and framework. So basically a software process is simply a structured roadmap. So so here I'll explain everything. Basically, a software process is simply a structured roadmap for building software. So the generic framework is its skeleton, built on 5 activities. Those are communication, planning, modeling, construction, and deployment. So to make you understand better, I'll give you an example. Think of building a house. You first talk to the owner, so which is a communication. Then an architect is going to create a plan, so he is going to give some model, right? So which is planning and modeling. And the construction team is going to build that, so which is construction. And finally the owner is moving into the house, so that is a deployment. So this is how you have to remember this. So imagining this in real world example, connect that to this definition, so it will be easy for you people to understand and remember. Okay, so let's take one more question. Explain waterfall model. So the waterfall model is a linear and sequential life cycle. You must complete one phase 100% before moving to the next. So it's rigid but simple. So let's take an example for this. So it's a car assembly line. So you fit the chassis, then the engine, then the wheels. You cannot go back to add the engine after the wheels are on. So great for project with fixed, well understood requirements. Let's move to the next question. Explain incremental model. So this is like instead of one big bang delivery, you deliver the software in small functional increments. Each increment adds more features. So to understand better, I'm going to give you an example. Think of a smartphone. The first OS version has calling and messaging feature. So the next an update will come, and that update will add a camera, and next updated version is going to add web browsers. So you get a useful product early that keeps getting better. So this is how it works, right? So day by day you'll be getting newer versions, so in that you'll be getting new updates or new versions. So this will keep on getting better. So let's move to the next question. Explain the spiral model. So the spiral model is an evolutionary and risk-driven model. Each loop has 4 phases: planning, risk analysis, engineering, and evolution. It's all about identifying and resolving risks early. So let's take an example. Like assume you are building a Mars rover. So you would not build the final thing on one day, like on day one. So you would first build a prototype to test the wheels, which is a risk analysis. Then a prototype for the drill, constantly evaluating and improving because the risk and cost of failure are enormous. Okay, so let's take one more question. Software versus hardware and its myths. So basically, software is developed, not manufactured. It does not wear out like hardware. It deteriorates due to constant changes. A common management myth is that adding more people to a late project speeds it up. It actually makes it later. So take an example, a car tire, which is a hardware, wears out with use. Like when you are going to use the tire, it is going to wear, right? But a bug in windows, it is a software. It's due to have it's not due to a wear and tear. So anything which happens inside software, like any bug, it is not because of the external damage or wear or tear what you do. It's a internal bug. Okay, so it was always there in the design. Like a baby, like a woman can give a birth for a baby, like it will take up to 9 months. So it doesn't mean like adding 9 women cannot make a baby in 1 month. The same logic applies to software teams. Okay, so and the part 3 is about the call to actions, so which is a close, and that's just a taste of what we are covered from module 1 under 10 minutes. Imagine what we can do for the entire syllabus. In our next video we will dive deep into module 1, all the important questions in detail with real-time examples, and I will be going to explain it very easy to make you people remember the answers. So and then also we are going to move to module 2, requirement engineering, where I'll be breaking down use case diagrams, data models, and more with the same 2-minute mastery technique. So if you found this helpful, please do these 3 things. Smash that like button, it really helps the channel. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss the next video. Comment down below with which module you want me to cover next, and also which subject you want me to discuss next. Please post a comment and post a comment notes so that I will be sharing you the timetable, notes, and module wise important questions and the solution for all the important questions. And if you want the real-time examples for each and every question for your reference to remember, so I'll be giving that also. Comment on and I'll be providing you the link. Thank you. Bye bye.